All right.
Good afternoon. Today I'm here with W.B. Saffell's part of the Whiskey Barons collection. It's a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. It's a 53.5% alcohol by volume, or 107 proof. Wild Turkey's making whiskeys that are like older style whiskeys. They got a Bond and Lillard. I don't know how many they've got. They got several, two or Bond and Lillard, W.B. Saffell, and I thought there was one other, but I may be wrong. Maybe just those two. Anyway, just more or less, they're old names of old distilleries and distillers that used to make whiskey that are no longer in business, and they're making a whiskey kind of following what would seem like their mash bills and their techniques they used. I think that's the implication behind all this. That's the way they are billing it anyway. I'm here over an old steel bridge, and it's cadapilated. It's blocked off. You can't drive across it. I mean, we got poles on this side. They don't got them on that side, but I think they got a gate or something over there that won't let you go no further. But yeah, there's no traffic across. As you can see, there's holes in it if you look real good. The fundamentally sound for foot traffic, and probably could use a new decking, and you could probably allow other things across it, but you couldn't get real crazy with it. Anyway, it's just a neat little thing. We're looking over the Caney River here. It's a beautiful little spot. Typical little Kansas town. We're just outside of Cedarvale. Anyway, back to this. And it is a Wild Turkey product. This is batch number 1. They generally cost between $40 $45 for these little bottles, depending on where you get it. I think some people can get it cheaper, and other areas it may be more expensive. It is only a $3.75. So in the grand scheme of things, it's a pretty expensive little bottle of whiskey for what you're getting. Half a bottle for, I mean, if you double the price, you're looking at an $80 regular bottle. But I do like the bottle size. It's neat, cheap. I think they keep it affordable by doing that, actually, personally. So anyway, there's no age statement that I could find on it, other than we do know it is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, which means it was all done in one season, stored in the warehouse, minimum 4 years old, same distiller, so on and so forth. No, that's bonded. I'm giving you the bonded things. But we do know it's 4 years old, because if it was less, it would have to say it on there. I think the Lillard and Bond is what I'm confusing that with. Distilled and bottled by the American Medicinal Spirits Company, Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. So I think it must have been one of the ones that actually went through Prohibition. Became a treasure of... Let me read it to you real quick. 1890, after 20 years in the employ of his contemporaries, W.B. Saffell opened a distillery of his own. With great determination and his signature sire mash, his delicate golden Kentucky bourbon became a treasure of pre-Prohibition America. I like, they give the little tax stamp looking thing on there, and little stamp looking thing there too. I mean, I love you gotta like the packaging on this. I mean, it's really a neat packaging. So anyway, enough, let's get to it. It is an Amber Plus. Smells good, sweet, comes across sweet to the nose. Got a good set of fairly good running legs. They all tend to fall down at once. It has some viscosity to it. I wouldn't say it was super viscous, but it does have a good viscosity to it. I get delicious red apples on this. Oh my goodness. Apple crisp, apple pie. Cinnamon back there backing it up. Bees out already. Oh, please don't. Please don't, bee. Please don't. Please. This is February 1st, so that was interesting. We're having a very warm day, so the bees will come out. There's a little graham cracker note to this as well. A lot of sweet notes. We're talking a sweet one. There's a nice cinnamon layer backing it all up. Sweet with the cinnamon layer. Follows through on the palate. Sweet cinnamon layer. And there's a little black pepper now on the palate coming through. It is a little bit more spicy on the palate than the nose. Comes through very well. I hope I'm blocking enough of this when it's not getting to the mic. Good mouth coating. Nice, creamy mouth coating. A lot of those graham cracker cinnamon sugary notes. A lot of good sugary notes in there. The wood comes through a little bit. But the cinnamon and the black pepper, they're really enhancing the experience. You know, if you see it, it's worth buying a bottle to try it, in all honesty. Would I buy another bottle of it personally for myself for this price? Probably not. Am I glad I bought the bottle I did? Yes, I am. I really am. Because I think it's worth trying. I think I can honestly get a better experience at a lesser price. I think that's the big killer on this one. But the bottle is cool. The packaging is cool. You gotta like it for that matter. It's got a good flavor. There is no strange or off-putting sensations or flavors or anything. But it's also not bringing you a super wow factor. So, you know, $40 to $45 for $3.75, kind of like to have a little wow factor, personally. Anyway, I'll give it an 89 out of 100. It's definitely drinkable. It's definitely good. I just think it's a bit overpriced for what it delivers. Oh, I didn't add water. Oh, well. We can live without that. But it has good mouthfeel. Good long finish. It has a really good finish. Enjoy it. 89 out of 100. Remember, if the spirit in your glass isn't running from you, take your time, sip and enjoy it. You'll be better for it, as will we all. And these beautiful February day. Tomorrow's supposed to be even warmer, then it's supposed to drop back down. Snow and all the fun stuff comes back into the picture. I'll step back a minute, move the camera a little bit, give you all a little pan so you can see what's going on here. It's a pretty little spot. Have a great afternoon. I don't know how visible it is, but up the river there is a gristmill dam, an old gristmill dam still in place. This probably looks from here maybe 4 or 5 foot tall, crossing the river. The mill's long gone. I don't even know if the screws that the gristmill dam powered to grind corn or wheat into meal is still in place. Sometimes they eliminate the gristmill itself, but a lot of the working mechanisms you don't see that are in the dam itself remain in there. Most of the time they become silted in because nobody takes care of them, but they're still there. A lot of these did not work on paddle wheels like you see back in the eastern United States. A lot of this stuff worked on what they called screws. And as the water went through there, it powered a turbine. And that turbine powered the grist mill. Anyway, that's kind of how they used to work. That's for 2 cents there. And there's Down Creek. Since the bridge is gone, they opened up the old ford, but this last flood washed this side out and they ain't repaired that yet. So normally you could drive across the creek or river right there. Anyway guys, everyone have a wonderful day and I will talk to you later.